Good morning. My name is Kendall Rawls, and I'm Director of Development with the Rawls Group Business Succession Planners. And I'm here to continue the series focused and geared towards family member employees in a family business. In the last episode, the discussion focused on 4 strategies for how to find yourself, find your strengths, and flourish in a family business. As I mentioned in the last episode, it is very easy to get lost in a family business as a family member employee. Different people's opinion of you, different perspectives, different thoughts about what you should do, who you are, what roles you should fill, especially carrying over stereotypes and emotional baggage from the family into the business, as well as key leaders' perspectives of who you are because they've known you for so long. Is just a myriad of emotional and personal obstacles to overcome and succeed as a family member employee in the business. And so what I want to focus on today, now that you have those 4 strategies, what I want to focus on today is how to earn your right. So in a family business environment, some adjectives that are often shared or used to describe toxic family environments are enablement, nepotism, the winner of the lucky sperm or egg luck club, and also the perception that people have started on first base, second base, or third base because they've been born into this opportunity. And yes, being born into a business or in a family that has a successful business is being born into an opportunity, and it's also something that you first have to identify is if it's right for you. And if you are passionate about the business, there are some things to overcome in terms of living in a fishbowl. There are some perceptions to overcome in terms of the enablement and nepotism and being gifted something. And something to think about is with great opportunity becomes great responsibility. So with that responsibility means that you have to take it upon yourself to invest in yourself, to earn the right of respect of those around you, not just the colleagues and the team at your level, but those who may be in upper management, because one day those may be your colleagues. Those may be people that you are leaning on and working side by side. So as you're thinking about what your journey would look like in joining the business, think about these 4 things. 1, work somewhere else. Find other ways, find outside areas for you to gain experience and insight and to sharpen your skills. Depending upon what the business is or your aptitude for college or school, that may be right for you. So if you go to college and you study in a certain direction that fits your interest, really engage in internship so you're able to get outside experience in addition to what maybe your experience is growing up around the business. In addition to that, and if, for example, or let me back up a little bit, if college is not for you, then go and find a job. And it doesn't even have to be a similar industry. It's just finding something that you are able to cut your teeth in, are able to stretch and flex, earn or learn what you are interested in, learn what you're good at, identify areas of opportunity. But by going directly into the business right from high school or just immediately from whatever your life journey is, you're not really able to identify your own personal interests, your own personal strengths outside from what your family unit or people who have known you for a really long time have described or have shared with you. So, and then you're also not able to identify this on your own. Another great reason for finding somewhere else to work before entering the family business is you're able to see what it feels like to be what we often call a rank and file employee, that there is no blood relation, there is no opportunity that you've been born into or starting on first or second base, that you have to show up just like everybody else. And you're able to understand and relate better whenever you are part of the family business to those who don't have a blood relation to the owner or have a long history of legacy to the owner. So finding somewhere else to work and or getting involved in outside organizations, serving on a board, just gives you so much opportunity to grow within yourself, stretch and flex, see what interests you have, and all of those experiences you can bring to the business. And they represent transferable skills. And they also represent an outside perspective of how the business could potentially do things a little bit differently. Another strategy to consider is continuing to invest in your own education. If you moved directly from high school and the thought process was you wanted to immediately go into to work for the business, we're now going to assume that you're looking at other outside opportunities before looking in the business. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to engage in outside learning opportunities. So if you work for any sort of organization, understanding and investing in leadership development will only enhance your ability to connect with those around you, sell ideas, inspire, motivate, engaging or continuing to listen or read leadership books, also potentially engaging in some trade and specific training. Those who are continuing to develop in themselves continue to grow, and then that also inspires those around you to grow in the business. The third strategy I think about is oftentimes after, if you've gone to school or you have continuing to engage and developing yourself, and you have worked somewhere else, you come into the business with these new, fresh ideas. And I've done this myself. I started working in the business about 3 years after working in a email marketing firm. And I had all these great ideas of how we could approach marketing different, our CRM process. But what I first needed to do was first critical to anything is joining or being part of something and watching and listening. Get an understanding of what the foundation is, of what the culture is, of what they have already looked at, what they haven't looked at, what has worked, what hasn't worked, why perhaps they haven't moved to this new strategy. And once you have a better understanding of the dynamics of the culture and the business, then you're able to build your own business plan, your own strategy that you can then go and sell. You've also have earned the respect of those around you because you've watched and listened. You've become engrossed in the culture before just coming in and spewing new ideas. So as you are excited about making a difference in your family business, before you begin to throw ideas at the wall or throw ideas at the team, first watch, listen, get a pulse of the culture, and understand the different dynamics that can then better support whatever strategy or new ideas that you're presenting. And the fourth strategy to consider is put your nose to the ground and work hard. There's nothing that earns more respect than someone who shows up, who does the work, who does what they say they're going to do, who fulfills the job description, who doesn't whine about how something is too difficult or that they should get special treatment, or because they've been around the business for so long, they should start in upper management. If you have worked outside the business and are coming into a role that fits your skills and expertise and you're in upper management, congratulations, you've earned it. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, you have to earn the right. You have to earn the right for the job, for the role, for the respect. No one can give it to you. Something that we often say to some of our clients or prospects or just business owners is that a mom, dad, aunt, uncle, or anybody in the business can give you a job, but they can't give you respect. That has to be earned. Please let me know if there's any other topics you'd like for me to give you insight on. My name is Kendall Rawls, Director of Development with the Rawls Group, and tune in for my next episode on Insight for Family Member Employees.